Before we get to inequalities, let's talk about equations. What are they? Equations are mathematical statements that indicate that two mathematical expressions have the same value. In other words, two expressions are equal. Now, what if we get rid of the equal sign? What would we call a non-equal mathematical comparison between two numbers or expressions? That's hard.
Oh no!
Well, don't worry. This is called an inequality. An inequality compares two numbers or expressions but does not use the equal sign. Let's look at what that means. Here is an equation. Y equals 3x plus 1. By the way, to learn more about linear equations, check out our past video, which is linked in the description below. Anyways, we said an inequality was a comparison that did not use an equal sign. So, let's modify this equation to fit our definition of an inequality. Ta-da! So, instead of saying y equals 3x plus 1, we can say y is greater than 3x plus 1, y is greater than or equal to 3x plus 1, y is less than 3x plus 1, or finally, y is less than or equal to 3x plus 1. Well, as you can see, there are four very strange symbols within these four inequalities. What do they actually mean? This symbol means greater than. This symbol means greater than or equal to. This symbol means less than. And finally, this symbol means less than or equal to. In an inequality, we cannot use an equal sign. So, we use one of these four symbols. Let's explore this farther on a graph. Here is our graph. We have graphed the line y is equal to x. So, the value of y is equal to the value of x. Now, what would the graph look like if we say y is greater than x? Well, that would look like this. So, in this case, y can be any value above this line. It is important to remember that for y is greater than x, y can't be any value on or below this line. Now, how would this change for y is greater than or equal to x? Well, that graph would look similar to the graph for y is greater than x. However, this time, the value for y can either be on the line or above the line. It just cannot be below the line. Now, how would this change for y is less than x? What would that look like? Well, that would look like this. So, in this case, y can be any value below this line. It is important to remember that y cannot be any value above or on this line. It has to be below the line. Finally, what would the graph look like for y is less than or equal to x? That would look very similar to the graph for y is less than x. However, this time, the value for y can either be on the line or below the line. It cannot be above the line.